All right, we're live here to talk about the new Guns N' Roses song, Perhaps. That's the name of the song. I'm not just saying perhaps we'll talk about the Guns N' Roses song. No, that's actually the name of the song. And all we know about it had this little magic 8 ball logo, and it was supposed to come out August 11th. But I think I got pushed back because I don't know the reasoning. They didn't like it. They wanted to tinker with it, something. But what happened was interesting with the release of this. It actually still went out to all the bars and the touch tunes. So people could go to the bar and they could play the song there, but you couldn't stream it or listen to it on the radio or buy it or anything like that. So I think what happened is they had it all ready to go and they pulled it from the streaming and all that stuff, but they forgot to take it off the touch tune, so you could still listen to it that way. So I didn't hear it in the bars, but last night they played it on the radio, the old school FM radio. Very interesting way to release a song in 2023. You'd think they would at least do like a satellite radio or a YouTube channel or the standard streaming thing. I don't know, but my thought is they wanted people to call to request it, maybe get the song airplay, get some buzz going, and then later release it on streaming. Not exactly sure what the strategy. It was interesting. It worked because I went and listened to the radio station. Great for the radio station. So I haven't listened to an FM radio station very often, or like tuned into one especially. But okay, so the song itself, again, it's called Perhaps. I would call it maybe like a mid-tempo rocker. Definitely not a hard and heavy song, but definitely not a ballad either. And people are saying that it reminds them of Catcher in the Rye, the song off Chinese Democracy, which after re-listening to that song, I can hear that. I can hear the similarities. There's a piano in it, and it's got Axl's vocals going up and down in keys. You could totally tell it's Axl singing. So that has a very Guns N' Roses feel to it based on Axl's vocals. But not a lot of like shredding guitars or aggressive guitar stuff like from Slash that I remember. Again, I only heard it one time 24 hours ago, but that's what I kind of took from it. Kind of like I would say that's a good description, mid-tempo rocker with piano. And I think what people are saying is it's actually a leftover song from the Chinese Democracy album. And some people had actually already heard demos or leaked versions of it. And I thought it kind of had more of an Illusions album sound to it, like an album cut, like one of the songs off Use Your Illusions 1 or 2 later on the album, like Bad Obsession. I think it had the Bad Obsession kind of vibe to it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, no pun intended. But is it a great song? Well, I mean, I would say that it's probably better than any song I could make, probably better than any song you're going to be able to make, or 99.9% of the world. But when we're talking about Guns N' Roses, I think we hold them to a higher standard, right? And I'm sure that they would even agree. It's probably not their best song. I don't think it's their worst, but I think that they can do better. And what I really want from Guns N' Roses right now, and why I fell in love with the band, was their attitude, right? They just had this us against the world and we don't give a fuck attitude. In fact, if you don't like us, we don't care and fuck off. And I love that attitude. And that's what drew me to the band as a younger teenager. I was like, whoa, because like I took shit from everybody, and I was like, these guys don't take shit from anybody. I was like, I need to be more like these guys. These guys are cool. And I understand, they're older. I'm older. We're all older, but the world needs a wake up call right now. A powerful, angry, aggressive, fuck you song. And I think they have it in them. In fact, I think they have a whole album worth of material. This Perhaps song and Absurd and Hard School, these are all great ways to test the waters, but I think now we need the full album from Guns N' Roses fans, and people who maybe aren't Guns N' Roses fans. A new album could potentially make a lot of new Guns N' Roses fans. And I would just love to hear what Axl, Slash, and Duff could write now. And I'd love for them to bring Izzy and Steven Adler back in the fold, at least for a song or two. Let's just see what they can come up with. I bet it would be great. Now, I know they have a bunch of songs left over from the Appetite days and the Illusion days and the Chinese Democracy days. Sure, we can keep doing that game and re-recording them and all that stuff. But most of those songs, including Perhaps, have leaked in some form or another. And I really want brand new songs written now about all the crazy shit that's going on in the world right now. Because I know it's going to be from a different perspective now because they are not, back in the Appetite days, they were young and hungry and poor, and now they're older and wiser and hugely successful. But I think there's a way to tap into that aggression. I just know there is, maybe with the right producer, or maybe it's a thing like where they go and live in a cabin for a month or something and just really get back in touch with those old days where they're cramped with each other and living off spaghettios and stuff. I truly feel the best is yet to come. The new song is decent, and I'm sure I'm going to like it even more once I can stream it and listen to it on repeat a bunch. But is the best new Guns N' Roses song yet to come? Perhaps. Perhaps. And I wanted to end on that. Now I can't figure out how to end. But thank you for watching, and make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, as I stumble through this outgoing